I'm in the community forum now, and on March 31st, Niantic posted some news. Wayfarer status report, AMA update. The first one is Backlog Reduction, and there were a lot of nominations. I had a ton of them that were just stuck from like 2 years, last year. I actually stopped reviewing for almost a year, and that was one of the reasons. I had submitted so many things that were just sitting there. I had gone to Las Vegas once and submitted like 5 or 6 things. None of them went into voting. I ended up upgrading 2 of them, and they both got approved, but everything else just sat. And it was frustrating, and so I just gave up. But they've been working on that. And I've been getting a lot of notifications. I think I got probably about 6 emails that Niantic had placed several of my nominations on hold because they wanted me to review them and decide whether I wanted it to continue to go through or whether I wanted to withdraw it. The next item is coal submissions reductions. They said that they came out with a new automated way to detect and deflect very low quality submissions, and they did a test run, and they think that it worked really well, and they have now enabled it, and they claim that we should be seeing less of those, as they say, coal submissions. We'll see. The next one, the appeals processing velocity. This is a big one for me. When they first announced that they were doing appeals, I submitted one. Within 2 weeks, it had been approved. And it was a nomination that really irritated me. I actually paid about $300 to stay in a hotel, and I nominated a pergola in the courtyard of the hotel and had no plans to ever go back there again. And somebody denied it for being private property. I was really frustrated. That was the one that I nominated. It went through in 2 weeks. I tried upgrading another one, and it just sat. Nothing. They decided to start from both ends with the appeals. They're reviewing the first appeals that came in and the last appeals that came in. Eventually they're going to meet in the middle. They're working their way through it. Mine is still stalled. I'm anxiously waiting. They have some criteria updates here. I think the most important one is that you can now change your bonus location more frequently. And they say up to 4 times a year. And I can't tell based on their description here whether it's limited to their challenge or not, because here they're talking about the Indonesia challenge and people's bonus locations got stuck. Mine was one of them, and they had to reset it for me. It almost sounds like they're going to limit this to whenever they host these events, but we'll see. Bug reporting and investigations. I didn't experience this. They're talking about people that would get nominations from really far away. I didn't have this happen to me. Maybe you did, but that says they're working on it. Abuse and consequences. I did a video about somebody that was abusing the system in Mexico, and oh gosh, back in 2021, it was just so frustrated. Like, how many nominations can this person get through before Niantic actually does something about it, you know? Well, this paragraph here is saying that they're working on it. That's a good thing to know. Here under Wayfarer Challenges, they said that there's another challenge coming soon, possibly mid-May. I suggest participating in these, although they can get quite frustrating. They're always in countries that are not the United States. They're always somewhere else. So you're going to have to use some sort of an application like Google Translate to translate what the nominations say. But you get items in either Ingress or Pokemon, and you also get upgrades. So that makes it more worth it. Here they have an update on their ambassador program. They're just saying that there were 23 people in 14 different countries that speak 15 different languages. So they're saying that they've been working with them and it's going well. And then they say that there is going to be a community engagement survey launching before summer because they want to know our opinion on whether all of these changes they're making are making a difference. That is it for this page, but they say check out the discussion here, and I will monitor that discussion maybe for a future video or two.